Hey folks, how you doing? It's Lance McBrayer, and it's another day with another video. Well, I hope that you are doing all right amidst all of this crazy that we have going on in the world. But we can all do it together, survive, and then even thrive after this is all over, and even while it's going on. And that's the real reason why I wanted to do this video today, is because I want to talk about 4 things that we can do in order to help us not go completely stir crazy, because the quarantine seems to be in effect, or at least going into effect in Boston very soon. It's been already in different cities throughout the nation and around the world, actually. So we could all just go stir crazy, as I mentioned, or we can just continue to keep trying to find things to do. And so that's what I wanted to do today, is to give you 4 quick little points for now that we can keep in mind as we go into this new situation for each and every one of us. So the first one is to stimulate your mind. You have to keep your mind stimulated. And I don't mean negative stimulation by watching the news 24/7. You cannot think that you're going to go into this situation trying to stay abreast with everything that is going to happen concerning this COVID-19 coronavirus situation. If you think that you want to be the first one to know everything, the first one to post it, the first one to tell everybody else, then you are going to be in for a long, hard quarantine and time by yourself, and you might just find yourself going crazy. Don't do it to yourself. Please, please, please. Believe me, you will find out enough in what you need to know by social media, calling and talking to your friends. So let's go back to what we should be doing, and that is to stimulate our minds in a positive way. And how can we do that? Well, if you're going to watch TV, then make sure that it's something that is fun, or that is going to allow you to learn something, or just allow you to chill out without taking in more negative stuff about this virus. You're going to find out everything you need to know, believe me. And unless you're the CDC, you do not really need to know every little detail about this thing. Trust me, okay? So instead, watch something lighthearted and funny, or interesting. Learn something about nature on the Nature Channel. Do something that's going to change that mind from taking in a whole bunch of negative stuff. All right, read a good book. Read something that's a high vibing book. Okay, something that's going to take you again out of this low vibe situation that we have going on in the world today. Also, what you can do is to, I like this point. Find something beautiful that you can appreciate. Doesn't that sound awesome? Find something beautiful that you can appreciate, whether it's, again, something from nature, or some artist or piece of art that you come across or see, or a poem, something that just really touches you and can really, make you feel better and raise your vibration. Remember, we're trying to raise our vibrations here, and that's nothing, that we don't know about. Our vibration is just where we're at emotionally, psychologically, and if we're down here, then it's not gonna do well for us through this crap that we have to go through, basically, right? Also, change your focus. So this kind of is sort of part of what I was talking about already. But when you're changing your focus, you can just do things. Something that I talked about before is showing gratitude. Okay, so you got all this negative stuff going on and around you. Change the focus. Change it to something that you're grateful for. Write it down, and that's going to be more powerful. I told you about how my wife and I do 3 things each night that we're grateful for, and we usually have more than that. So 3 to 10 things that you're grateful for. Something that I've been loving on social media, because you can't avoid social media for the most part, but focus on the good things. Like, people are telling stories about, nice things that they've done for people. And please, people, don't think that people are bragging just because they tell a story like that. Don't go in that negative, low-vibing, talk, okay? If someone is expressing a story about something that, a situation that happened and something that they were able to do for someone, please don't go negative on them and say, like, it'll be nicer if you didn't share that, or it'd mean more if you hadn't told it. No! People are telling these things so that we can encourage each other to do the same. Kindness and love, show it to someone. I'll tell you one story that I heard is that someone was in line and they had a, it wasn't a roll of toilet, it wasn't like a package of toilet paper, even though that would be like the ultimate, right? But it was some kind of like cleaning supply, I think, or something like that. Anyway, she had the last one that was in the store there. However, she noticed a woman that had like 1 or 2 kids, and so she offered it to the woman. Of course, the woman was super surprised and appreciative, and so she just shared that. And it wasn't because she was trying to brag on herself, right? She was just wanting to let people know that there are a lot of good things and kind things that we can do while we're out here. Well, we might not be out in the world very much longer, but even while this whole thing is going on, and you're going to still come across people, whether it's at work or whatever, still show kindness. Change the focus. You can do it. Now, and also along with that too, think about things like, listening to your favorite music, whether it's R&B, or old school 90s rock or whatever. Like, just find something that you can groove to and you like and you can dance to. Get up and dance. Just change the focus. Change it from all this craziness that we see going on, okay? Like, don't focus on that, y'all. I'm telling you, don't do it, okay? And then also change your environment, too. This is going to be the third point. Change your environment. So even though we're quarantined, you might live in a neighborhood or you might be in an area where you can actually go out and walk. Like, I don't think, someone can correct me on this, I don't think that we can't, go outside at all. I think that we just can't be out and about in groups of with other people. So I believe that that's what the situation is. Even though I did hear about this virus, that it could last outside. You'll hear that too. Someone will tell you that you go outside, it can last outside in the air for, however long. But yeah, I mean, it might and it could, but really, you need to get outside. Get out, take a walk, a solitude walk even, you and your family, you and your kids. Get them outside during this time if you can. Just don't take them to the playground where there are going to be a lot of children or anything like that around. But just change your environment, Go to the gym if you can, where, and you make sure that you wipe everything down really good, but everything that you use. But yeah, just change it up, okay? Don't stay on the couch in your house, listening to the news, as I mentioned. And then also, even if you are in the house, try to think about decluttering your space. Change things up. Maybe I'll change the couch from over here to the other side. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Just do something just to change your environment. Declutter your desk if you have one, or make sure you clean out your kitchen cabinets. Just do your closet. That's a great place to start. You have a clean closet, you have a clean mind, and everything else works out better in life when your closets are done. So do things like that so that you can, again, just keep your environment fresh, keep it, lively. Get flowers, bring flowers into the house. That always is a great thing. I try to do that for tea every week. Bring in some fresh flowers. It's about that time for me to do that, actually. But anyway, and then our fourth point that I want to talk about is just to sort of be aware of your body, too. You know what I mean? we cannot be quarantined all these weeks or however long it's going to be and think that we can eat anything we want to eat just because we're in the house. Y'all, you're going to be so unhealthy. It ain't going to be the corona that kills you. It's going to be like diabetes, high blood pressure, all the stuff from snacking. So make sure that you're aware and conscious of your body, okay? Do not just stuff any and everything down in it, because that old adage of you are what you eat stands to be true still, okay? So eat right, eat good, like, get vegetables in your diet, in your system, fruits, and then everything that's you cook, make sure it's not just fried stuff and, cholesterol laden, gonna clog your heart and your arteries. No, be very conscious of what you're taking in during this at least, 2 to 4 weeks. Also, make sure that you're drinking water, plenty of water. I know one of the things that the CDC is saying about this virus is that you should drink or at least sip on water like every 15 minutes, because it will keep everything that might get into your throat flowing and going down, okay? So your water intake has to be important. And you're not going to be out and about, right? So you don't have to worry about, even if you have to go to the bathroom all the time, just get up off the couch. Get up off the couch and go to the bathroom, okay? Exactly. And then also just move that body, like, you know what I mean? Even if you don't go to the gym, just like jump up and down. Jump up and down in the house, get the kids jumping. Like, you ever jumped up and down just for no reason? It changes your mood like instantly almost. Like your body and your cells get excited because they feel that jumping. So keep those points in mind, folks, as we go into this time. Don't let us all come out of this totally unhealthy, depressed, and just like down, okay? So 1, stimulate your mind. 2, change your focus. Like, don't let your mind stay on the negative stuff on the TV and the news. I'm telling you, don't do it to yourself, okay? Then 3, change your environment. Switch things up, bring in fresh flowers, like go outside, walk down the hallway in your building, anything that you can do to, just change it up. Don't stay in solitude in the house all these 30 days or whatever, however long it's going to be. And then the last thing is just to be conscious of your body, move it, feed it well, keep it hydrated, and we'll all be all right. We'll all get through this, okay? You ready to do this? All right, quarantine, you ain't got nothing on us, all right? Peace and hair grease, folks, and let's go.